show you how great I am.
I'm gonna float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. I am the king of the world.
And I'm better now. I'm experienced now, professional.
G5 Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video, support your boy. Support good content at all times. All social media is in the description box, and please hit that bell icon so you'll be notified when I drop that heat. This video is sponsored by my boy Fast Classic. His mixtape is in the description box. It is absolutely free. Definitely give him a download, give him a listen. And this video is sponsored by my boy Matt. Definitely check his apparel out on IG at We or From. Now, if you've been living under a rock, I'm going to drop some information on you. Triple G Gennady Golovkin signed a lucrative 6-fight deal with DAZN, and then news followed that he basically fired his trainer, Abel Sanchez, over money. And basically, this was courtesy of Boxing Scene. That's where I seen it. If anyone reported it prior to that, I do apologize for not shouting you out. But I seen it on Boxing Scene. And they had an interview with Abel Sanchez, and he basically said the new schedule that was laid out for him, and in terms of training schedule and payment schedule, he felt like it was an insult, and he didn't approve of the new payment schedule and the new training schedule, and Gennady Golovkin basically fired him. And Gennady Golovkin is going to be fighting his first fight under the DAZN deal in June this year against Steve Rolls. And this story is bigger than his fight. This story is bigger than his fight. Number one, we don't know who the new trainer is going to be. Off the top of my head, I can't even think of who would be a good fit for Gennady Golovkin. Because the one thing about these trainers are almost like a group, almost like a fraternity. Like, you take like NBA basketball players. Like, yes, they're competitive against each other, but they are a fraternity. Like, players are going to look out for players. Same thing in the NFL. Coaches are going to look out for coaches. And it's the same thing with trainers in the boxing game. And yes, if a trainer gets a call from Gennady Golovkin and say, hey, I want for you to be my trainer, a lot of them are going to take it because it's going to be more money than what they've seen previously. But the treatment of Abel Sanchez is going to go a long way in regards to Gennady Golovkin, just in terms of karma. Now, you can look at this in a multitude of ways. Now, you can look at it and say, okay, well, they've been together for over 9 years. Triple G has done right by Abel Sanchez. Abel Sanchez has done right by Triple G. And you could look at it and say, okay, Triple G got a 6-fight deal, probably over $100 million, probably, and Gennady Golovkin let money come in between him and Abel Sanchez. You can look at it that way. But then you have people that'll look at a situation like this and be like, okay, that's business. There's no emotions in business. And where do you allow family values or family ties or family morals into business? So there's two different ways of looking at it. And from Abel Sanchez's standpoint, he said in an interview, not only did he felt like he lost like a client, but it felt like he lost a son, because he felt like he was disrespected by the offer. But then at the same time, people will say, if you're looking at that person like a son, then you shouldn't let money come in between you and your son, as you say. So it's a real touchy situation. I hate to see situations like this, but we see situations like this all of the time in business. And I'm hoping that Gennady Golovkin and Abel Sanchez can move forward from this outside of the business aspect, because I'm pretty sure they created a really strong bond between the two. And to see Abel Sanchez not be a part of Gennady Golovkin going forward, I would not be surprised if Gennady Golovkin does not look as good as he has in the past. I know he's gotten older, but when you're adjusting to a new trainer, it sets you back. I don't care how seasoned you are. It sets you back. And you may not see Gennady Golovkin as good as he was with someone else than he was with Abel Sanchez. That may be the case. Gennady Golovkin may get beat by someone that he's not supposed to lose to because he doesn't have Abel Sanchez. When you have that type of connection, even when Manny Pacquiao and Freddie Roach split, eventually it didn't feel right for neither one of them, and they reconnected. And you see how Manny Pacquiao looked against Broner. He looked good. A lot of people say he didn't look great because they're comparing him to the old Manny. But Manny was responsible in that fight, and he did his thing with his guy, Freddie Roach. I'm hoping the same thing happens with Gennady Golovkin and Abel Sanchez. It's just a sad situation that money has come between a bond inside and outside of the ring between these two guys. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5 Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video, support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.